Today we're at the Philadelphia Navy Yards, a hub of innovation in Philadelphia. Behind us is the USS John F. Kennedy, and there's a guy down here making a difference. He's an entrepreneur, he's got a couple different companies, and I'm gonna share his story, and you should come watch it. And here's the guy right here.
This week we meet Mike Kelsen, an entrepreneur to his core. While Kelsen owns and operates multiple companies, he looks not at an industry but entrepreneurship as a whole as his passion.
But I think you almost might be the first person that we've talked to who didn't have that, I got this, I got a golden goose, man, I got it, we're gonna be great. Talk to me about that.
Oh, I had an idea.
Okay.
I had an idea, but it was different. A lot of the guys you talk to maybe had an idea in the conventional sense of, I'm gonna create this new software, I'm gonna open a gym, I'm gonna open a restaurant.
Yeah.
My idea wasn't about a business. My idea was about how I wanted to live. And my idea was about me and what I wanted to do with my time and who I wanted to surround myself with. That was an idea, but it wasn't, I want we in business talk about verticals, right? Like this is a vertical. I didn't have a vertical idea, I had a horizontal idea. An idea that cuts across all verticals, which was to be my own man. Where the great clue as to what you should be doing with your labor is what you do in your free time, what you do when no one's asking you to do it.
So like, the one guy who's got the idea and he's got, he's going to make the retractable fork that comes out of your mouth. Great, the guy made millions of dollars.
Right.
But when you don't have that idea, what did you focus on to say, okay, I don't have, the edible sweater, right? Idea that's now the craze for Christmas. You get to eat your sweater, right? Yeah. Some guy made $1 million or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
What was the thing that you fell in love with that you said, I'm going to attach myself to this and I'm going to build businesses out of it?
It was the thing that I knew about myself that I loved doing and that I was really good at. And those things are related, right? We tend to be better at the things that we like doing because we do them more, we get practice. So I took the things that gave me energy, that I found invigorating and energizing, and I tried to make a career out of that. So I would say, if you're that person at home, look, it's an inward-looking thing. It's not, let me get on the internet and find an idea. It's turn the camera on yourself and interview yourself. What do I like doing? What am I really good at? What am I passionate about? To break through, you need to find where you want to make your mark, how you want to live your life, and then you solve it. That's why I'm saying you solve it from the inside out.
But before Michael scratched his own entrepreneurial itch, he went to law school and became a corporate transactional lawyer here in Philadelphia.
The good news is I found subject matter I thought was really interesting, like doing deals, buy and sell side equity deals. The bad news was I really hated working at a firm, being in a big corporate environment, and kind of being a lawyer. But I really had an affinity for the clients. So the entrepreneurs who would come in, who had a vision, who had passion, who had drive, who were actually trying to make a difference in the world. And I had a little bit of envy, like I was an NFL referee, but I really wanted to be on the field. It's behind closed doors. All the other lawyers, even the successful ones in the firm, would lionize the entrepreneurs and be like, those guys are amazing, they're inspiring. Boy, I could never do what they do. And I agreed with everything up until the end. I was like, but why? I'm young, I'm ambitious. I just made the mistake of going to law school. So I started this migration to get out of the law and into being an entrepreneur. But I started as a scrappy, bootstrapping, bottoms-up entrepreneur in the sense that I didn't have any brilliant insights. But I knew I wanted to work for myself. I knew I wanted to live my own dream, my own life, and I didn't want to have a boss. Okay, so I went out and I practiced law 2 days a week to kind of make enough money to support myself, and I started doing deals any way I could. And I started with deals because that's what I knew as an entrepreneur, as a deal lawyer. I'm like, I would meet other aspiring entrepreneurs who would say, but I don't have any ideas. I don't have any ideas. I'm like, I don't either. I don't have any ideas, but I have drive, I have a dream, I have passion. So I started doing one deal after the next, and fast forward, 20 years or whatever, 15 years, I own a couple of operating companies, I make investments. Things have gone well, knock wood.
After all his success, Kelsen hopes to motivate other people working jobs they don't love to find what truly inspires them and take the entrepreneurial leap the same way he did.
If you have a passion, if your side hustle is what gives you energy, is what makes you happy, that is a very telling sign that that is what you should be doing. It's like, what are you doing in your spare time when no one's asking you to do anything? Are you reading about history? Are you making signs? Are you baking? Are you catering for your friends for free? That's your passion, right? So don't think in the first instance about feasibility. That's an outside-in way of thinking. Like, could I do this? Start with, should I do this? Not could I do this. Put feasibility second. Put the idea and your self-fulfillment and your passion first. And the one will lead to the other, right? So what you do is you say, I'm really happy. I like the person I am. when I'm doing X, and I don't really like who I am when I'm doing Y. You want to do something original that's uniquely you. That's a combination of different things that is you. And I don't judge my success in terms of money or status, but I do judge it in terms of fulfillment. And I'm happy that I feel fulfilled at this point in my career. It's kind of, for me, it's been profound. And a lot of people are probably like, well, dude, what are you talking about? It's a job, like what you do for a living. I'm like, no, it's not. It's about life.
That's right.
It's about life and who you are. And I would say it's never too early and it's never too late to be an entrepreneur.